Mr. Right here, and in this film we're going to look at solving equations, again using the float and ping method, but this is part 2, and we're going to look at some really quite complex equations. And you will find that as long as you've mastered the float and ping method from the part 1 film, you will be able to sort these equations. So pause the film, write them down, have a go, and then watch me solve them. Let's have a look at these first two, and let's have a look at this blue question here. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is float and ping the plus 7. So that's going to become a minus 7. So I'm going to have 3x equals 20 minus 7 is 13. And the next thing I'm going to do is escalate down the 3. So I'm now going to have x equals 13 over 3. And of course, you can use your calculator to work out 13 divided by 3. And if you do that, you'll get the answer 4 1/3, or 4.3 recurring. Now, what about this one on the right? Well, let's float and ping this minus 7 first. So I'm going to have x over 4 on the left, and I'm going to have minus 4 plus 7. Well, if you're not sure what that is, of course, you can use your calculator. Minus 4 plus 7 is 3. And now I'm going to escalate up the 4. So I'm going to have x equals 4 times 3. X equals 12. Right, let's have a look at the next two. Now in this case, I've got 10 on the left, and I've got 5x over 3 plus 4 on the right. Well, I would find it easier if I swap those two over. And it's true to say that if 10 equals the right-hand side, then I can say the right-hand side equals 10. And I find it easier that way around. Now, what shall I do now? Well, I'm going to start by floating and pinging the plus 4. So it's going to become a minus 4. So on the left, I'm still going to have 5x over 3. And on the right, I've got 10 minus 4 is 6. Right, what next? Well, let's escalate up the 3. So it becomes 3 times 6 on the right-hand side. 5x equals 3 6s at 18. And now let's escalate down that 5. So x equals 18 over 5. And of course, you can work that out on your calculator if you want to. 18 divided by 5 equals, and you'll get 3.6. Or you might choose to write 3 3/5. Now, let's have a look at this right-hand one. 5x minus 2 all over 6 equals 4. Well, let's start by getting rid of that 6, escalating it up. So I'm going to have 5x minus 2 equals 6 times 4, 24. Now this is looking easier. Float and ping the minus 2, it becomes a plus 2. 5x equals 26. Let's escalate down that 5. Gives me x equals 26 over 5. And you can do that on a calculator and get 5.2, or 5 1/5. Right. Just two more. 7x minus 6 equals 2. Right, let's float and ping this minus 6. So that's going to give me 7x equals 8. Escalate down the 7. Gives me x equals 8 over 7. Now you can do that on a calculator, or you can simply write it as a mixed number, 1 1/7. And lastly, let's look at this question here. Multiply out that bracket first. 10x plus 15 equals 17. Okay, let's float and ping the plus 15. that becomes a minus 15. So 10x equals 2. Now, let's escalate down the 10. So x becomes 2 over 10, which of course you can cancel down to 1/5. So there you have it. There are some pretty complex equations solved using the float and ping method. In part 3, we'll look at equations which have x's on both sides.